This is the beginning of the last rope to Canyon Rim Trail in Canyonlands National Park. It's an 8-kilometer hike. First crosses the grassland, and then it ends in spectacular views of Airport Tower and the Colorado River. It was Friday, May 5th, 2023. We drove from the Arches National Park after a morning hike and then to Canyonlands. It is such a big park, and there is no road in between the two visitor centers. I think most people explore the island in the sky part of the park because it's close to the Arches, and we do too. On the way to the visitor center, we found a BLM campground called the Horse Thief, and we settled right away. Within 5 minutes, the whole campground was full. And this is the famous Shepherd Trail. It looks very scary to drive on, and it descends 1,500 feet through a colorful, massive sandstone cliff. Only high clearance 4-wheel drive vehicles with the low range gear are recommended to drive on this trail. We're going to climb this Aztec trail, Aztec butte. I've never climbed the butte before. I don't know how that works. It's very sandy to walk on. Right now it is 7. I think it'll take an hour when we finish the trail. It will be sunset time. Then we'll drive back to the campground. That will take half an hour or more. That'll be 8:30. Should be almost dark. We need to be quick. This is our second hike of the day. It is called Aztec Butte. The trail splits into two. The western fork going up to the Aztec Butte for spectacular views. Then we went down and then went to the western fork of the trail to find some ancient granaries where people used to store food there as a pantry. It was a historic site. It was very cool. This is how people used to store food. It's their pantry. Look how cool is this. And in order to come down here, you need to climb down from the butte, and it feels like on the edge or cliff of the butte, but it's not very steep, so you can still walk on it. Today is May 6th. We got up really early before even there was any light. We couldn't sleep. Well, today's plan is to go to Capitol Reef and stop at the campground, maybe do another hike on the way out. And our initial plan was to drive out on the highway, but it doesn't really save much distance. It's just faster, and I don't like driving on the highway. It's also we'll take all the whole way back how we came from. Gin chickpeas. Well, good breakfast. There are many things like buttes. We just climbed one last night. This was pretty fun. They don't have super steep drop-offs, so it's relatively less scary and flatter. What's this? Oh. We got up 5, I think, in the morning. Once we woke up, it was a little bit cold. Not too bad. We couldn't sleep, so we decided to just get up because today there is a full day ahead. Oh look, this is a historic site. Look at this. What does it do? Are they drinking water here? The cattle. It's interesting. Look at this. I don't know. Last night after Aztec built, we also went to the Mesa Art Trail just to have a look. And this trail right now is called Neck Spring, which is a 9-kilometer hike. It wasn't even recommended by the park ranger at the time until we asked if we can have a backup moderate longer trail in case we have more time. So we are on this now. We were pretty much the only hikers the whole way, other than some deer. There's a spring creek here, and I think this is where the cows are eating or drinking, my guess. Interesting. We found some deer footprints or something. I think it's a deer. This morning we saw 3 deer crossing highway. I stopped for them. One deer was cute. At one point we couldn't find the trail anymore. We tried a few paths and they were not going anywhere. And it couldn't be to climb up on the rock, so it didn't seem obvious where we could be going. Look at this. I think this is the one we found. The last one we saw 3 so far. Before a cowboy and cattle. And the white ones and these pink ones. Oh, not pink. Purple ones. The cairns saved us. Don't build new ones, don't destroy original ones, because people are relying on them to find the trail when it gets hard, especially when there are only rocks. It's very hard to find the trail, and it doesn't make sense to climb the rocks all the way up, but we found the trail again. We're almost done, but these ones are so helpful. Look. Almost there. Whenever there are big rocks, it's hard to find a trail. Look, there's another one in front. There's another one. Just follow those. We're almost done. This is just walking on rocks. We already see the highway right over there. The view is pretty nice. deep canyon. We were once. Look at the trail. We were down there. I don't know if we can see it. And we came all the way from the parking lot and down here and then back and climbed the rocks and all the way here back to the parking lot. Tired, hungry, didn't bring any food. We have 2 Cliff Bars in the car. We then drove for 4 hours to find a campground, and we spotted this Escalante Heritage Center campground, which was pretty much our last resort. There were only 2 couples including us to spend the night there, and camping was free. Super tired, but he made food. Look at this. There's just sit down. Look at this. I've washed my face and washed up and cleaned myself. I'm gonna film a little bit this campground. Super nice. Right now it's just sunset. Can't tell too much. It's just below the mountains. On the way here, we actually picked a few spots on the map to try to camp, but there was no luck. We were going to check out another place if we didn't find this one, but we suddenly spotted a campground a bit further from the highway, which is this Escalante Heritage Center campground. This place was magical, and it welcomes people to come here to camp, and it is so beautiful. And also we could use the bathroom in the Heritage Center, which was not too far away, just need a little bit walk. I also saw the most amazing stars at night. It was like a bowl of star porridge. It was so beautiful. So I'll tell the story based on their website. So the story about this place is in the autumn of 1879, some 250 men, women, and children undertook one of the most challenging and dramatic pioneering expeditions in American history. Their mission is to establish a settlement along the San Juan River in the southeast corner of Utah. Their plan is to blaze a direct transportation route through 200 miles of remote and breathtaking rugged country that stretches southeast of Escalante. An expedition they expected to last 6 weeks became an epic 6-month journey, demanding scarcely imaginable endurance, determination, faith, and grit. Yeah. Good morning. Today is Sunday, May 7th. Last night was super windy. Around 3 o'clock, I felt like the wind was going to blow the tent away. But I went to bed later around 10. I saw the most beautiful stars I've ever seen. It was so beautiful. It looks more like a bowl of soup, so you can see the stars, but the stars you can't see, they're also very bright, so they're together like silver color, like a soup or a stew with big chunks and chunks you couldn't see, or things in between. And somehow I was researching where to go tonight, and then fell asleep around 4. The wind just stopped. Like there was no wind at all. And this morning I got up to this view and I heard lots of cows around us. I thought they're here, but I couldn't see them. This is the morning view. I think this is why I love camping. It's pretty comfortable to sleep, other than the wind.